and blessings to all of God's children. I pray this finds you well. Yes, me again, old Rastaman in Babylon. And I've had a recent experience that I would like to share with you. And I pray I can convey the best of all this to the best in you. And you can take it, groom it, shape it, fashion it, any way you want, and give it to somebody else. And if we set up this chain here, I think we can eventually, someday, whether we see it or not, establish one love. The scriptures that I'm going to be speaking of today is Psalms 65, verses 1 through 6. And this is the King James Version of the Bible. Excuse me. I recently had a situation, an experience that I am going to speak with you on and try to share this in a teachable way so that we can discover some things in ourselves under one love. A very wise man taught me many years ago this particular thing that I'm getting ready to utter here. Accept your own and be yourself. Accept your own and be yourself. That's a powerful statement, and I hope today that we can somehow share into some things and get a deeper understanding of ourselves to become better people and to grow into that which the Creator intended us for. A couple of days ago, I had a doctor's appointment, okay? Old guys like us, we gotta be mindful of our blood pressure. I take readings of my blood pressure every day because, one, I keep strange hours. I'm up all times of the night, and I find that the blood pressure thing, they call it a silent killer. It's a silent killer. You can be thinking everything's all right and find out that everything's working wrong. Had a doctor's appointment. Now, I do my readings every day. Now, my readings were fine. Right there, I'm coming in 117/70. Just great numbers. Today I've got a doctor's appointment, and for some strange and ungodly reason, my blood pressure is high and it won't go down. Now, mindful, I'm very careful what I eat. I prepare my own food, and I'm very picky about what I eat, so I try to regulate my diet. Diet is very important, But this works for me. It may not work for nobody else. We each need to find out what it is that works best for us. Okay, so I got a doctor's appointment. Why all of a sudden today, what's going on? So I'm backtracking in my mind. Okay. Long story short, I go to my doctor's appointment. The young lady, she's doing my blood pressure and everything, so she gets a look on her face, and I see this look on her face. And I said, man, what? Something's wrong here, and she's looking at me real weird and what have you. Cut to the chase, my readings is like 200 over 113.4. Just crazy, ridiculous number. The type of numbers that she had a look on her face and she kept asking me, is your vision blurry? Are you dizzy? I was just feeling normal. I had no idea nothing was wrong. So she, gave me a few exercises to see was I experiencing blurry vision and everything. This is what it came down to. She said, look, I don't have nothing here. Your blood pressure, we need to get you to the emergency room right now. Fast forward to the emergency room. Now, I didn't get no emergency. I got an Uber over to the hospital emergency room. And the driver and myself, we are having a lot of conversation over there, and I'm telling him what's going on. He said, "That's strange, we talk, everything's normal. Get over there, go in, see the receptionist, tell her, my physician told me to come over here, blah, blah." Okay, the idea was she had nothing on hand because she's an in-house physician's assistant. She comes over here and, she doesn't have any type of powerful medications that would be required to bring my pressure down. So when I get there, the people over there are great and everything, but they all got that same look on their face. I'm saying, cut to the chase. They said, we're going to run a test on you, see if everything, we're going to do some blood work, make sure everything organic is operating. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. What had happened was, and this is what I want to convey to everyone here, is anxiety is something you must be mindful. Your mind racing all the time. See, I even with the discipline of meditation and everything else, when thoughts are very powerful things, and if we keep running that stuff in us, well, it's affecting things about us. And apparently that's what it was with my blood pressure. And the lowest they got it was down to like 160 over some ridiculous number, 93 or something like that. But they came to the conclusion that it was nothing organic that was shown in the test, and it had to be something of the mental, psychological, whatever it is. And we become accustomed to certain things going on. We just don't pay it no attention. Why I want to use Psalm 65, 1 through 6, and I'm going to read these scriptures. Praise waited for thee, O God, in Zion, and unto thee shall the vow be performed. Although that heareth prayer, unto thee shall all flesh come. These first two verses here, praise in the first one, and prayer in the second one. This is a fundamental thing, because I'm going to tell you something. When all this was going on, I was sitting in there, and that's what I was doing. I was praying. I was talking to God, and I was praising him. Like, I know you're trying to teach me something here. Make me to know it. Don't let me miss it. This type of thing. And I know it's for my betterment. This is nothing to my degradation. All right, verses 3. Iniquities prevail against me. As for our transgressions, thou shalt purge them away. The only one that can remove the presence of any tribulation or test or whatever it is that you're facing is God. So you got to line up with that. Verse 4, blessed is the man whom thou choosest, and causeth to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even thy holy temple. We welcome you to come. We need your presence right here. My prayers and my praise made me intimately in the presence of God. I felt the presence. I felt peace in spite of the looks on people's faces and what the clinical information was showing. I knew I was in the presence of God. I knew everything was going to be all right. That's that peace beyond all understanding. Now watch this in verse 5. By terrible things and righteousness wilt thou answer us, O God of our salvation, who are the confidence in the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea. By terrible things and righteousness wilt thou answer us. Through this traumatic event, I was brought closer to God. But my praise and prayer was keeping me open to receive and bear witness to what was going on. So I had calm and peace. This part B of this, O God of our salvation, who art the confidence of the ends of the earth. God's confidence. We should study it so it becomes our level of confidence, which takes our belief to our faith. And our faith brings supernatural, extraordinary favor in us for that situation. That's what gets us through. Now, verse 6, which by strength setteth fast the mountains, being girded with power. Mountains are girded in a very secure place. No matter how hard the winds blow, mountains ain't gonna tremble from breezes of the wind. I don't care how hard they blow. It's that fundamental stability that we must establish within ourselves with discipline to go to the throne rather than picking up the phone, trying to talk to somebody here and there. Nobody could help me but the Most High. And I didn't understand it, but I praise through it. I pray something come out of here that will bless you richly with something that you're facing. One love, peace, and blessing.